I have a question for you. It's a serious question. How would you feel if I told you that you can create your future with a melody and lyrics? I know that might sound a little bit far-fetched, but the truth is music and art have an incredible power to shape not only how we see ourselves, but also how the world sees us, thus impacting our futures. I'll take it a step even further and say, you are a song, yes you, and you get to choose the melody and the lyrics of your life. What does your life sound like? What does your life say? Here's what my melody and lyrics sound like. Might be familiar to some of you. I am a promise. I am a possibility. I am a promise with a capital P. I am a great big bundle of potentiality. And I'm learning to hear God's voice, and I'm trying to make the right choice. I am a promise to be anything He wants me to be. That's my song. Thank you. That's my song. I didn't write it, but that's my song. That's what I pray and hope my life sounds like and says to others. My melody, it's empowered, it's hopeful. And because this is my constant, the future that I'm creating is aligned with it. If you don't believe me, let's talk physics. It was not my favorite subject growing up in school, but let's talk physics just for a sec. At a basic level, what is sound? It's energy. Sound is energy that travels in waves through the air, water, or even solid objects. Sound waves are vibrations that our ears and our brains interpret as music, speech, or noise. So sound is energy. So physics tells us that energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. Stay with me. So the sound that I just released is energy, and that energy can resonate physically or emotionally. For some people, in just that moment where I sung that small, short chorus, it was a memory of their childhood, growing up in Sunday school. For others, it was surprise. I didn't know she could do that. But you felt something. What does that have to do with the future? Because I said that you can create your future with melody and lyric. Well, in order to get there, let's talk about the power of resonance. What is resonance? Resonance is this idea that certain sounds and frequencies can match our natural vibrations and amplify their impact. So, have you ever felt a song speak to you? Have you ever attended a concert or a party where the bass was so loud that you could feel it in your chest? That's resonance. That's resonance at work. It's your emotions or your body aligning with the energy of the music. So what does that mean? Well, when you share your voice, whether it's through music or art, or even just your words, you're creating waves, energy, that can move and inspire others. Your creative energy has the power to ripple far beyond anything that you've actually thought of or considered. Creativity, whether it's music, art, or other forms of expression, it transcends boundaries. It allows us to express emotions and tell stories and connect with others. So, you just heard my song. Here's the story that goes with it. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a creative entrepreneur, and I've been blessed to travel the world and sing on some of the coolest stages as well. But it didn't start that way. It started at 3, singing that same song very nervously in front of a congregation filled with a ton of people. It started with a crackling voice. It started with unsurety. The energy or the sound waves that I released, although shaking, it could not be destroyed. That song became my mantra, even when I didn't want it to. When I battled with depression and anxiety in high school, I could still hear, I am a promise. When I faced heartbreak and disappointment, I could still hear, I am a possibility. When I didn't like my singing voice because I thought that it wasn't textured enough for the genre that I was in, it wasn't like, traditional gospel singers that can growl and do all these riffs and runs. It wasn't that. And so because it wasn't that, I felt like, okay, well, maybe that means it's not enough. But what I heard was, I am a great big bundle of potentiality. So, that's my story. I want to ask you, what does your life sound like? What do the lyrics of your life speak to others? Expressing who you truly are, your ideas, your emotions, your story, it's a beautiful thing. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be authentically you. So, I want to invite you to imagine the future that you can create when you release your you-ness, your uniqueness into the world. That energy that's going to resonate and be transformed, because remember, energy cannot be destroyed. Whether it's a sound wave, a high, something that you say in the mirror about yourself that's positive or negative, what does your life sing about you? If you could create a future with a melody, what song would you choose? And what story would you tell? The next time you speak, even if it's internal, I just want you to remember that you're not just making noise. You're sending waves of energy into the world, carrying your unique voice, emotions, and a story that can touch hearts or create change. So whether your voice is shaking or it's loud and bold, I want to invite you to sing. Your presence, your voice, your ideas, it's enough, the same way that mine was. So turn up the volume, because the world is waiting on you. And I want to close by inviting all of you to join me in doing the very thing that I said you have the power to do. Are you ready? All right. This one's so easy. But I need to know before we get started, do we have sopranos in the room? Just, give me a whoop whoop if you're... Okay. Do we have any altos in the room? Okay. We got a lot of altos. Hold on. Do we have any tenors in the room? Really? The sound that resonated with me when y'all laughed told me that there are actually tenors hiding in the midst. It was kind of deep. It was kind of low there. So we're going to do something, and it is my hope, it's my prayer that the sound that we create together creates a future for you. Are you ready? You're going to repeat after me. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Your turn. I wasn't expecting everybody to be on pitch. That's great. Okay, sopranos. You're going to say, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Ready, sopranos? Let's go. Okay, let's get everybody together with the sopranos. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hold on. The tenors were silent, but yet here they are. I know I heard tenor, so then we're ready. I don't have to give you your part. Let's do it together. We are creating our future actively together. Ready? As loud and as bold as you can. 1, 2, 3, sing. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I hope you do. I believe that you will. Let it shine.